Alright guys, how you doing? It's Rabea, hope everyone's good. So in this video we're looking at a custom, hand-built, hand-painted custom pedal from a company called AIB Custom Effects. So today this is the Hexed Custom Fuzz Distortion pedal. So it's a hybrid fuzz distortion, similar to a pedal that I use a lot called the Thunderclaw from Mr. Black. I've not heard of this company before, but I'm really excited to try this out, as it is technically it's a completely hand-built, hand-painted boutique pedal. So I'm really excited about it. So this is a custom signature pedal for Dave Crocker and Ted Veneman from the band Yidra. I don't know if I said that right, but basically it's a fuzz distortion. It's got a passive EQ, gain and volume. So although there's no writing on the pedal itself, it's kind of self-explanatory. Top left is your gain, top right is your volume, and then bottom left is bass, middle, and then treble across to the right. So it's really straightforward and easy to use. The cool thing about these kind of pedals are they sound great with both humbuckers and single coils. So much like my other pedal demos, I'm going to show you with a humbucker, the kind of humbucker guitar that I would use. At the moment, this is the ML1 Beer Sig Relic that I did, and I've also got a vintage Strat to show you. So the signal chain is the Victory VX Kraken on gain 1, very low, and then that's going into my Torpedo Studio and then out into the Universal Audio Apollo 8P interface. Here we go, this is just the guitar into the amp. Right, here we go. Let's try out the Hexed Custom Fuzz Distortion. Everything's at 12 o'clock, so I'm just going to kick it in and see what happens. Okay, so it's definitely a fuzz distortion. It's got a little bit more clarity than your conventional fuzz, a lot more sustain, and it's just thick, very thick. And what I do like about it is it's really not very noisy at all. I mean, output's on full. Turn the volume up. That's impressive. Sounds like there's a bias set reasonably low on that, so that it is sort of working kind of like a gate. Similar to my Buffalo FX Germanium fuzz that you can control the bias on. It does kind of act like a gate, but the way it's set here is reasonably subtle, so you do still get the response, but it pulls out all that nastiness that you get from fuzzes. Okay, so my first impressions are that it's more fuzz than distortion, maybe because it's a signature pedal, that's the way it was designed. The passive EQ is good, it affects the right areas of the frequency spectrum for me personally. I can get a little bit more out of it than I was expecting to with it being passive, and I find that actually the output has more effect in the front amp than the fuzz effect does itself. If I back the fuzz right off, it's where you get more of the sort of thicker distortion sounds, but if you gun the output, yeah, it's definitely, it really does quite, it kicks, it's very loud. It's the right kind of pedal for me. I could find a use for this in my rig. One other thing that I do want to reiterate is that the way it's dialed in with that bias to pull out the noise, really quite effective, particularly when you're playing heavier riffs, doing the kind of, you know, palm mute stop stuff. It's cool. Let's try it with a single coil. Okay, so I'm hooked up with my 55 ratio Strat. Here it is straight in without any distortion or anything. Right, now I'm going to push in the Hexed Custom Distortion Fuzz, and I'm going to do that. Everything's at 12, so here we go. I immediately prefer it with a single coil, and that's only because there's a little bit less compression coming from the guitar, and I think that definitely lends itself to this kind of pedal. It sounds wicked with a single coil, that's all I can say. Let me back off the fuzz, gun the output, push up the mid-range, just put a bit more low end in there as well. Let's have a listen. sounds wicked. For me, I like it. The thing is, on my channel, I normally review gear that I like, and to be fair, I took a gamble with this because I'd not heard it before. As I've said, this is a hand-built, hand-painted in France. They're a small company, and you know, it's built to last. You could chuck it down a flight of stairs, and it's really low noise. I mean, this is a single coil. If I push up the volume, you can hear the bias like kicking in a little bit. It's well built. It's well built. Clearly the components inside are solid. If you're interested in buying this pedal and you want to go to AIB Custom Effects, their website, you can find it all over, you know, on Google or whatever. And then basically they've got loads of different effects pedals in there, all sorts of stuff, fuzzes, distortions, the signature series and stuff. So this Hexed Custom Fuzz Distortion is €240. If you like it, go to the website and check it out. Thank you to AIB Custom Effects for sending this across. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you guys want to find out anything else about this, I'll put links in the description box below. Please comment, like, subscribe, share if you wish. And I've been Rabea, and I'll catch you all soon.